In this video, we will discuss mysql multi-column index, some tips and tricks. So multi-column index is an index where multiple columns are specified to create the index. It can be a regular index, can be a single column index, and it can be a multi-column index. Now consider a table having 4 columns: ID, first name, last name, and address. So we'll consider first name and last name for the purpose of this video. So total there can be 4 index you can create. One index on first name, last name. Another possibility is last name, first name. And remember that these two are different indexes. The order of columns does matter in the index. Then we can create ID index on first name and index on last name. Now let's see which index will be used in which scenario. So assume a query may have first name and last name both in the query, and in this case the order doesn't matter in the query may have only first name or query may have only last name. So if we create index first name and last name, it will be only used for first name and last name query, or the query which has only first name, but it will not be used for the query which has last name only. So the reason being is that the indexes are implemented using B tree, and the second part in the index cannot be used to look up in the B tree. So similarly, we can see if we reverse the order, then the index cannot be used for query which has first name only. So what we should do in general, if our queries have both of these as criteria, we can create one index on first name and last name, and we can create one more index on last name, because if you have an index on first name and last name, then creating another index on only first name is redundant, because the combined the multi-column index itself is covering the first name only query. That's all for today. Hope you found this video useful.